Hey guys, what's up? Got a short video here for my plans, PoE2 League, League Start stuff. Uh, just get right into it. I'm gonna be playing Warrior, Mace. Don't care if it's bad. Gonna make it work. It's not gonna be that bad, but you know, that bad in quotes. Uh, but yeah, so plan is to release a video every day. Gonna try and update my POB with a loadout for every 10 levels. All this stuff I'm talking about, by the way, is in the notes section. Uh, but yeah, every 10 levels, try and have a loadout. So you click the loadouts in the top right. I don't have them in here yet. These are just like layouts, level 10, level 20. You'll see that hopefully all the way up to level 80, 90 by the time I'm done with the series. And you will be able to see the path that I took for the campaign, most importantly, and stuff that I leveled with. I'm going to try out a bunch of different skills and all that and play what feels the best. Right now, based on previous runs, because I've played Mace Warrior in every single patch so far, and based on the patch notes, this is how I think the campaign's going to go. Gonna need a skill to prime mobs for stun, and then gonna use Bone Shatter to proc that stun. Or Bone Shatter just does a ton of AoE and damage to mobs primed for stun. And this is what a lot of people were using in the campaign before to clear packs. And then for single target, Perfect Strike. Perfect Strike was nerfed pretty hard though, so I don't know how that's gonna feel. Definitely going to try a bunch of skills out, but that's what I think, or that's my current vision for the campaign, is those skills. Initially, I was going to be doing Smithakitava Ascendancy, but they did nerf it through various means. I have some of the nerfs actually listed below. I'm not going to go over those in the video, but if you want to see them, they're down here. So I'll decide based on the passive tree and how leveling feels. Whether I'll go Smithakitava or Titan. It's probably going to be one of those. I think Titan, no matter what, an endgame for the 50% increased passive effect. But yeah, I haven't decided on anything yet, so we'll see. And now I'll just go over some things that are useful in League Start. Filter Blade, make sure you guys are updating it. If you don't know what Filter Blade is, it's a loot filter interface. Loot filters are pretty much mandatory for PoE, so make sure you install these. Your in-game experience is going to feel much better with loot filter. Another thing, there's a tool called Exiled Exchange. It works similar to Awaken PoE, just as an interface to allow shortcuts for like going to your hideout and inviting people to your party, sending a whisper, and also price checking items. I think it's called Exiled Exchange. Exiled Exchange 2. Yeah, so I'll be using that. I don't think that's not nearly as mandatory as Filter Blade. It's just something I use, and it speeds things up, especially price checking. On League Start, these Exiled Exchange and Awaken PoE, they don't have a lot of the newer items added, so yeah, it can be kind of clunky, but I'll be doing those. Yeah, and then my league goal this league is to make a supercharged slam build. It's one of my favorite skills. It's really bad though, so it's just my league goal. We'll see if I can do it. Down here in red, these are things that I found in the patch notes that I think everyone should keep an eye on. So now this one's really big. You can log into Hideout directly if you hold control while selecting a character, so you don't have to deal with the crazy town load screens anymore. But you can't do that until you get a hideout. Still, that one's huge. We've been asking for that for a long time. Another cool feature is you can now choose between aiming modes. Previously, we only had ground targeting. Now there's also cursor targeting, and they had a description here. Cursor targeting causes skills that travel directly forward, such as most projectiles and strikes, to pass directly through your cursor position. So, I think I'll be trying cursor targeting. I recommend everyone to try both. Different types of targeting can completely change the way a game feels. So if you're not liking how your skills are performing, try out different targeting. They also added sprint. I'm sure everyone's heard about this already. But in the gameplay interface, you can enable it so that you will continuously sprint instead of having to hold the button down. I'm going to enable this. Only problem with that is if you get hit while you're sprinting, I think your character gets heavy stunned or something. So I'm going to try with this option enabled, and if I get heavy stunned too much, then I'll disable it. And here's another huge one. We can now assign a single weapon to both our weapon sets for weapon swapping. So you no longer need to farm up a bunch of different, or you don't need to farm up 2 weapons, which like 2 endgame weapons can be real expensive. So this is really big. Weapon swapping is stronger than ever, pretty much, because there's that, and there's also weapon swap speed is now instant. So yeah, make sure you guys are abusing weapon swapping. Yeah, and here's a note from neversink. Was watching his stream. They don't have like all the info. They don't have enough data, etc. And the filters are going to be updated. Like they don't have correct pricing. They're not able to get correct pricing right now for a lot of the items. So keep your filters updated so the tiers of items will show more correctly as the league goes on. Initially, it's not going to be like accurate at all for the economy. So careful pricing your items, etc. And yeah, in yellow, I have notable changes for warrior mace user, in my opinion. I'll just go over this real quick. So, new hammer throw skill. That one looks awesome. Gonna try it out. Not sure how it'll be though. Smith and Kitava got nerfed. Pretty big nerfs around the board. That's why I'm hesitant. It was such a good league start early, like before. Now I'm more hesitant to play it, but I think Smith and Kitava is still like your best class if you want just a really tanky character. But yeah, I'm undecided on whether I'll play it or not. Supercharged Slam had a changes. It's not a straight up buff. The skill functions a little differently. Less stages, less damage per stage, but you got more base damage. So I think it's gonna feel better, but it might scale a little worse now. We'll see. We don't know a lot of the supports that they changed, so that's gonna have a big factor as well. They changed curses so that now they have a lot more effect, or they're stronger, but they have less effect on the types of mobs. So like I think it's 100% effect on normal, then like I don't know 5 or 10 less on blue. Don't hold me on those values, but based on what I saw, Temp Chain's aura is going to be insane on against normal and blue mobs. That would be super slow, and I don't know. People played PoE 1 back in the day, but everyone ran Temp Chains and Feeble Curse auras because they were so strong, and I feel like this is going to be pretty big for mapping, because the hordes of mobs are always like a problem for mapping, especially like early on in the game, and this will help you a lot. Like you'll be able to get your hits off before them. And the last thing I liked in the patch notes are banners. It's definitely going to be like another button to press, which could be annoying, but they're way stronger now. Like triple 3 to 10 times stronger. Defiance banner has movement speed. way more movement speed now, way more armor and evasion it gives you. And also all of the banners, they're no longer removed when you leave the aura, so you just pop it down and you're gonna have it for the whatever the duration was. Plus you got supports and stuff. So yeah, banners are much stronger now, and just pretty much check out all three of them. I'm gonna be checking them out and possibly using them the whole game. We'll see how they feel. Yeah, I already mentioned it before, but weapon swapping better than ever. Make sure you are weapon swapping. It's that's gonna be like how you do insane single target damage and then also have good clear. So weapon swapping is really good. Yeah, said it was gonna be short. That was 10 minutes, not super short, but yeah, that's all I got right now. Look forward to the next videos for the different like loadouts and stuff, and for my path that I'm taking as a warrior mace user. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Oh, I'll be streaming as well, as much as possible for these first few days. So if you want to watch the gameplay live, come check out my stream, preferably on Twitch, but I stream on YouTube as well. But yeah, thanks. See ya.